All right, folks, another live pod here for you today. Before we start today's episode, please do us a favor. We want that plaque. We want it bad. With the help of you guys, please just take the time to hit that like, and that subscribe button's a big one. We want the 100,000 plaque. We're on the road. We're almost there. 100,000 subscribers. We love you. We appreciate you. Let's get into the episode. We had to do we did a thing with Mark Immelman. His brother Trevor is a big broadcaster, and so is Mark. And we did it in the Pepsi Lounge. They did a Q&A with us, so everybody was watching.
Yeah.
And they gave me a big plate of food to go item by item to take a bite and rate it like a Feed Bob. Mm-hmm. So I passed it along to FP. So like FP's like taking a bite thing, and then I realized, yeah, Joe's gonna have to take his teeth out. So I was hoping FP would just hold on to the plate so it wouldn't have to go to him. I mean, There's a lot of people there, and the plate goes to Gutsy, and Gutsy goes, I guess I'm gonna have to take my teeth out. So he takes the teeth out, and I see a guy in the stands. He goes like this. He goes.
I hope that guy has dentures really soon.
Yeah, you do.
That fucking guy.
Nice night there, Pete.
I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy. It's been a nightmare.
It's there though, but it's one of those things. Is when you're done, you're going to be so happy that it's done. The veneers are in.
I got 10 brand new crowns coming.
It's like going to medical school. It's like, you tell people in medical school, like, just hang in there, because once you're done, it's going to be very rewarding.
Yeah, the only thing is I won't be able to put MD at the end of my name.
That's correct.
Right.
But you're going to have a hell of a smile.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
A smile is everything. If you don't have a smile, then you might as well just forget about it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, good stuff. I'm looking at Ticket because Ticket's watching this right now, and we said like whenever he gets a piece of merch from like a merch tent, he wears the shit out of it. He's now worn the same shirt.
No, he had the Sabonic crew neck for like 4 days.
Dude.
And by the way, I will say, I told Pop, it's a beautiful.
Come on in, Bob.
It's a beautiful sweater.
Himself. He's gonna want to defend himself.
It's a beautiful
he has
sweater.
Worn
Pop.
that now, back to back days.
Whoa. This crew is fucking ridiculous, man. God forbid you go to the DMV twice. All of a sudden, every day you're at the DMV.
Oh yeah,
I get it.
So you get a crew neck, you wear it one day, it becomes 4 days. It's just ridiculous, man. You've been wearing this 2 days straight now, man.
No, you know why? Because Petey knows that's a nice piece. That's why. If Petey finds a nice looking piece, he's gonna wear it. He's gonna wear it. He's gonna.
This is like that waffle fit, dude.
You see what I'm
dry
saying?
knit. It's really fucking
This guy wore a
breathable.
Lululemon vest every day for 2 years. It's ridiculous.
Multiple vests.
God forbid a guy goes to DMV to get his license renewed.
Well, the DMV is a whole nother story.
It's a bit created by him that Bob loves.
Bob does love that bit.
Just to describe the DMV bit is every time Ticket bails from something, which is a lot, work-wise or everything, like, or if he can't get something done work-wise, he always says he's at the DMV.
First of all, I always get things done work-wise. That's first. Second of all, if I don't show up on the podcast, don't look at him, look at me.
Wow. Pop's coming in hot, dude.
This is the most hyperbolic crew I've ever seen. It's either nothing or every day. Every day Ticket goes to the DMV. And the Atlanta Falcons always play at home.
That's Jet's take. He says, have you ever seen Atlanta play on the road?
That's a great take.
Jack, come here. Jack, come here. We need you.
That's a great take.
Come here.
Jet says that Atlanta only plays at home.
That's not a bad take.
And the Cowboys, they both play 17 home games this season. Have you ever seen a Cowboys game on the road?
Yo, I will say, watching a game with him now, like, you watch a game, he's just filled with bits. Like, it's just bit.
He's also erratic, like from start to finish.
Yeah.
He's erratic. Joey cold cuts.
Yeah,
I'm erratic too. I'm not saying that I'm not.
If Joe said he's going to start committing to dinners to not doing, like, he'll do the quad box at dinners or streaming at dinners, and he said he's going to commit to not doing the streaming.
I think I'm pretty good at not doing that. Like lately, like when I go for dinner with Nicole and stuff, there's no phones at the table.
We were just at dinner with Stu Feiner.
Chet said
that was hardly a Kate.
We were just at dinner with Stu Feiner.
That was not a sit-down proper dinner. That was a shit show.
That was the most
I turned around and Stu had his shirt off. He was sitting half naked at the table.
But that was a proper dinner. And also, you were watching the game before that shirt came off. It wasn't like a shirt came off.
Shenanigans before the shirt came off. That was not a classic. Let's sit down.
You order a ribeye. That's a classic sit-down dinner. You order the 22 ounce.
Yeah,
it's a sit-down dinner.
What
if
I'm
you're
saying
at Pittsburgh Pittsburgh.
We had a corner room. There was shenanigans going left, right, and center. It was not like it was a proper dinner with other people where you had to be like, proper and not put your phone out. It was a shit show. So for me to have my phone out at that dinner is hardly comparable than if I went with like myself, Mikey, and our wives. Like that's a completely different kettle of fish.
For the record, we've done that and we have phones out of it.
100%, but I'm saying that
100%.
I'm saying though, in that circumstance, though, Michael, it would be a lot more gauche to do that.
Gauche.
Yes, gauche.
What does that mean?
It's improper, rude, not polite. Yeah.
I will say, by the way,
peddler.
It was a lovely dinner.
Oh, it was tremendous.
It was a lovely dinner.
It was tremendous. Yeah, the martinis were flowing like wine.
Joe, I do want to ask, do you want to take the time, taken again, beaten in the comments to maybe now?
I'm not saying anymore.
Do you want to rekindle with the
No,
fans?
I don't.
It's a good time to rekindle with them.
I think you should rekindle. I think a rekindling would be good for us.
What do you mean a
I just wanna
rekindle? What do
see
you mean?
get-
Like, I think-
honestly, I want to see you get back on the right track.
No,
with
that's
the
what I mean.
fans.
I'm not going to say anymore. I'm misunderstood or complain. I'm just
You're
going to
just
do
gonna
my
go.
thing.
You just put your head down and you power through.
I'm going to be like
That's
a construction worker who shows up, punches in his time card, puts in his work,
Yep.
and then punches out and goes home to his family.
Lunch pail guy.
Yeah, I'm going to be a blue collar guy right now. Well, when I'm on the show, like that, I'm going to be like that mentality. No more diva shit.
Okay.
Good for you.
All right.
For you.
I'm sure it'll get twisted somehow. What this guy will be able to twist.
No, I wanted to give you the opportunity to.
I'm just not going to do. The last week was a nightmare.
Joe
It was
Verschmo
going
is
through
gonna-
those comments.
Is going to steal the hearts of America and bring them right back to where you need to be.
Well, even seeing the people respond, a lot of people said that me getting bitch slapped yesterday, like that brought a lot of people back on the right
Tell
side.
you this, the fact that if you slow down that bitch slap. So what Cutsy did, and I really appreciated this. He said if one guy donates 500 subs, he would let Jensen rock him. And I turned to Jensen and I was like, "Are you gonna hit him?" And Jensen's like, "Oh, I'm gonna give him everything. I'm gonna rock him."
As I would have been pissed if he didn't.
He took this slap to the face, and it didn't phase him at all. He didn't, like, if you slow mo, Jensen hit him hard.
Hit the shit out of him.
Oh, bang! Let's go! All right, bangarang! We can run it back for another 500. All right, let's go. There's a touchdown, Ole Miss! All right. Good slap. Jensen did hit me hard, but if a 300-pound Samoan is doing that, I'm going down like Nixon, bro. I'm not even gonna stand a chance. I will be I'd fold like yesterday's news. But I will say, like, if I'm ready to brace a shot, like if I know someone's about to hit me on impact, I can take a couple punches, no problem. Yeah, I'm.
So you weren't worried at all about the Jensen slap?
I'm not trying to take a shot.
No,
I just was not even. I was not even phased. I was not.
But like, were you concerned like during the wind up?
No,
Were you like,
I was really happy to see the subs come piling in. To be honest, I wanted the fucking. I wanted it.
Yeah,
and I wore it, and then Ole Miss scored a touchdown, and I didn't miss a beat, Michael.
There you go.
What do you think about the slap, Bob?
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was fucking gas. That shit was awesome. IRL, dude.
That is a play for the boys, right?
But I have a question.
That's not a diva.
100%.
That's not like
No, of course.
No,
Like I
no,
think
it's not diva at all.
No, but I'm saying people who say that, I think like things like that will show that like I want
Give it up there. Up there.
I want the boys to succeed. I want to see us all.
When you do that.
No, but it's fair. Jen, doesn't it? Jen,
Can you imagine going on the Jimmy Kimmel show and he'd be like,
Wait, this ain't the Jimmy Kimmel show, dude. It's the brilliantly done.
Show's also canceled.
well, no, it's back. It's back
Oh,
now.
okay.
Parallel.
Wait, but Joey D, give an honest, like, how did he hit you? Give a rate to the slap.
Oh man.
Like an 8-1.
Oh,
That's strong.
J-Bone, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, that's.
It was not like I wasn't like stinging, but like he went in there, and if you slow motion it, you could see he winds up, he he slaps and follows through. Like, it was a good motion.
Yeah.
You ate that shit up like Kobayashi
Yeah,
did
I
on
did.
July 4th. That shit was insane.
Wagyu for the boy.
And then literally 2 seconds later, he's like, "Oh, Mr. Chad."
The funniest thing for me was seeing everyone's reactions because I didn't know. Like, I looked at Present, he was like, didn't know how to process what just happened, and then I'm looking at like Ticket's like, "Oh," and Bob is just like, the phone is out, like, you know. So like, just processing all of that was really fun to watch. But I'll put my body on the line anytime. Like, if there's something that I have to do in order to like get the boys in a good spot, no fucking question, I will put my body on the line.
Yeah, but
He's done it time and time again.
100%.
I mean, look, I did the spicy chip
The hot
challenge,
chip,
the hot
sure.
chip challenge.
Hot chip.
You know, and no. By the way,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You know who didn't do the hot chip challenge is a one Binyamin Shicker. The guy doesn't uphold his losses when he.
valid.
You know, you lose a bet.
good
You
point.
should pay your dividends. You know.
He's peeking over. I think I would love for him to come.
It's fine. I'm not going to make a whole thing out of this, but like,
come
He's
over
peeking
here.
through the shrubbery
But I
over
think
there.
Joe does make a good.
He does owe a chip.
And by
He
the way,
does owe a chip.
You do owe a
everybody
chip.
goes, "Oh, you guys didn't do the stand-up routine." We will do the stand-up routine, but like, he has said he's not doing the chip. Like, it's not going to happen.
You guys didn't do the stand-up routine.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard that before. By the way, I'm going to go on the record and say this. I've told
I will do the hot chip challenge.
find a comedy club in Jupiter. Sign me up on a day that we're there. Tell me that we're going, and I will.
Do you want me to wipe your ass too?
That
you
was
think
never
that-
going to go well, by the way.
Do you think that if
That was
Joe
never going to go well.
What?
No, I'm saying we should have to do that.
He goes, find me a club,
Yeah, that's
pick
tough.
me up, buckle me up,
I'm saying-
put me in my car seat,
set it
give
up.
me my passy,
I'm saying-
milk your titties, drive me to the, like, what are we doing?
How about do your chip?
But I know,
I'm saying
but
set it up and I'll do it. No
I know,
question.
but in fairness, I will do the hot chip, but the hot chip challenge was not. It was like a more of an offhand, like, if you lose, you do the hot chip.
was
As
a
much it was way
live bet.
less stakes and less legitimate as
do
yours.
you
is.
think if he makes you set him up at the comedy club in Jupiter, which is him saying that
That he would even do it? You're saying?
100%.
No, but do you think he would expect, like, if you had to set him up there, like if he showed up, he would want like a green room with like
No.
his on the door?
No, I think
Would you have like a rider, like only blue Skittles?
No.
and
Oh my
thing,
God,
pick 'em
no.
out.
I think it has to be.
At the Wilbur. You know?
I think it has to. Yeah.
All I'm saying when I say set
I know.
it up is I'm saying it was a Bob the Sports thing. So if we set it up with the cameras and stuff.
Yeah. I think it has to be an
and it's
open
set up,
mic.
I will do it. I don't give a fuck. I will go out there and make a fool out of myself for 5 minutes. I have nothing to lose.
You're right. The chip. So the chip. I do have to do the
And by
chip.
way, the chip's a lot easier
I have-
to do than going to a
I know,
comedy
and I'm
club.
not the guy who's like, you got to do the chip, and then I put it in. I have to do the chip, and that's. I have nothing else to say with that. We're just guys who don't.
What happens first? Jet does the chip or FP does the pancakes?
But I'm not. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I'm not. No. I know. I know. But it's not like I'm running from the chip. We just haven't had like a chip. Like we haven't had a chip moment. I'm saying like
tale as old
I'm
as
not.
time.
I'm not running from the chip.
I think if we gave you, like, if we had the chip,
Yes, if you, I would do it.
So
Yeah,
it's
same thing with
similar
him.
thing if he sets
Yes,
up. So- all right,
yeah.
so
I mean,
here's what
one's a
we're gonna
little.
we got to cook
Here's what we're
FP
gonna do.
pancakes.
No, we're going to get him the chip. Then I will do the comedy club, and then I can't promise.
Well, it's
that
both
he's
of
gonna do
you.
pancakes, but hopefully, by the way, you got to do the comedy club too.
100.
And you've done stand up, so this should be a fucking walk in the park.
a walk in the park. I
He
mean,
used to do great stand up. I told him ages ago that I thought Bob could do, if he pursued like stand up, it would help broaden his career. Well, it doesn't need any more broadening, but I would say that he would have like a Netflix special in fucking no time.
I was doing really good in stand up, and then I bombed and haven't returned since.
But that's like
how bad
saying
was
I
the
was
bombing?
it was
it
in
was-
front of the
yeah,
whole
it was
Miami
bad.
Hurricane football. It was horrible.
Wait, they were at a club that you were doing?
So I was on a roll.
I never heard this
Like,
story.
This is
I-
tremendous.
I've never heard this story.
I
This
was in
needs
Miami, and I was on a good roll. Like I had like
crushing
7
it.
shows where I was like, "Holy shit, you're doing really good."
Right.
I used to hang out with Ray Lewis's son, who I would go with to these different clubs, and he would be like the first one I ever did. They had like 60 comedians performing the night, so the crowd was dead by the time I was like number 56. I go up. The place, nobody's into it from the time, no matter what I did. And I just went through the routine as if they weren't even there. And I was like, oh, fuck. He's like, dude, that was fucking amazing. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, they were dead from the start. Didn't matter what you did. What you did was amazing. So then I rolled. I did like 6 shows and really did well.
All right.
The club that I did multiple at, they had me do the headline. I was like, he's like, look, can you get enough tickets in here? I said, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So Ray Lewis gets a ton of the football team, and we're all drinking before, and everybody's drinking. So we're at somebody's apartment or whatever, and we're all drinking.
He was out with a scissor.
So I'm pretty. I got a good buzz going. Then
on the scissor.
we get to the club, and then we go back into the green room, and the comedians start taking shots. So then I start doing shots. I think it's one. I'm like, oh my god, I'm hammered.
Well, so that's a big part
I
of
go up, and I got up there, and it was like something you see at a movie. Like I forgot everything, like everything I was going to talk about. So then I decided to just try and riff, and I couldn't. I was so bad. They were flashing the light for my time was up, and I wasn't even going with the light. I was bombed.
Yeah, but Bob, you
I haven't returned since.
Wow.
Yeah, to interject though, you weren't sober doing it, and you said you had a lot of success when you're sober. I really believe Bob's comedy and comedic sense, like if he took what he had and just committed to doing it, like it's like playing golf, right? Not every single shot you're gonna hit is gonna be amazing, but the good ones keep you coming back, and it's just like keep finding your rhythm and your flow. If you were doing that good and you just started, imagine now with the platform you have, you could fucking pack places.
It would be cool. It
And
would
I think
definitely give me
people would like be excited to see you do it. So this guy should be doing the stand up.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of clubs, like if you could sell tickets, like if you said, okay, I could bring in 500 people in here, they'll let you headline.
And I think you could do that easily just because.
I think so
Like
too.
I know, like if you told people you were doing comedy, even if they know you, even if they didn't know and they only knew you from the Bob Does Sports YouTube golf space,
100%.
like they didn't know the Brilliantly Dumb show. They didn't know that you did that.
Yeah.
I think you could get 500 just because they'd be interested to go see.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because they even know that you've done it. I didn't even know that you did it to that length of an extent.
Yeah, it was going good. And then I hadn't returned. And then by the way, everybody went out after, like going out after and seeing everybody after you just bombed.
Yeah.
So it's like having like a horrible game or and something. And then like there's a pasta party after or something. You know what I mean? You just played horrible. It was really, really bad. I haven't been the same guy
I feel like Mikey, you could be pretty good too. Like you have some good like material stuff, like being a dad and stuff. I feel like the dad stuff, I feel like gives you an opportunity to like roll out a bunch of jokes or different things like that people who have kids and stuff can relate to, and it's just funny, like regardless.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
You don't think so?
No.
Would you bomb?
Yeah, probably. I think I would. I don't think like I think there's like a weird fine line that's walked by a lot of social media people. Like, are you a legitimate do you consider yourself a legitimate comedian, or are you doing bits for like? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, where people draw the line. Like, yes, I do a lot of things on my account where, like, I'll do trolling stuff, or, like, where I go on a rant, where, like, obviously last week I'm talking about the Bears are going to go to the Super Bowl if XYZ happens. Like, that's not serious. So would you consider that comedy? Yeah, but, like, I could never put myself in a position where I could say I could go up on stage and just start hammering out jokes like I'm fucking Seinfeld.
You know ball though.
Do no ball, yeah.
He knows ball. Yeah,
Look at
He's
Jet,
gonna
Jet
let
looked
you know
away.
too,
Jet
Bob.
looked
Let me
away.
tell you.
Jet looked away.
Jet's funny.
Thank you, Jet.
Yeah, I've never said
Thank you, Jet.
ball. Although I will say, what we did yesterday.
Go ahead.
Mikey put out his picks. And I'm always a point or two behind. Like every game, I'm a point or two behind. I got the 7.5.
Oh, brutal.
I got 7.5 on a game, and I hit you after. I was like, "Yo, did you get 7.5?" You're like, "Well, I bought a half point. That's why I put it out at 7." But when you put it out, you never put out that you're buying the half point.
Well, I mean, I put out any lines where it's like an alt line. If it's an alted line, I'll usually say
usually
alt
you
line.
will do alt line.
Yeah, but
did you do the alt line?
No,
for that?
I got the 7 on a flat, just the 7 flat.
Okay, so you didn't buy the point. To
I
7.
didn't buy the hook. I got it at the 7.
Okay, you got the
I
seven.
got it
you
at
bought
the
it
7.
7.
No,
So I was gonna say-
but people were telling me that they couldn't do that. They bought a full point to get it to 6.5, and people were saying, "Oh, we won." And I'm saying I can't count it as a win because
I pushed.
We didn't win. Yeah, it's a push. It's not a win. Like I
It
don't
was a
care that-
horrifying
But
game
people
too.
were
I
telling
was.
me they couldn't buy half points. They could only buy a full point.
So
which
if
I
you're
don't
going to buy a half
understand either.
point, you'll let people know you're going to buy the half point.
If I'm going to alt the line in any which direction, I'll put it out. Usually, either I'll say I alt-lined it, or I'll put the odds and show that it's going to cost a little bit more juice.
Okay, fair enough.
But the problem is that everyone now is either there's so many books out there, but DraftKings Sportsbook is obviously
About to go.
right. But I mean, these people, they're like, well, I have like first half totals, for instance, like a 12.5. People are getting it at 9.5 on a street book, but they're paying minus 170.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then they're asking me, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't want to tell you to lay double the money to win basically the same bet, and then it doesn't hit, and it's like half the people get fucking pissed about it.
Fair.
It's not an easy world to live in. That betting sports world is very tough.
Regardless what you're doing throughout the day, your day requires a good night of sleep. And that's why we've partnered with the fine folks over at Ghost Bed. Ghost Bed mattress line has just been redesigned on 4/16/25. They have higher quality materials, better feel, and make you sleep longer at night. Choose from 3 models available in foam, hybrid, with 2 firmness options, medium or firm. It's got pro core support, luxury without the markup. Ghost Bed has got you covered. Falling asleep shouldn't be the hardest part of your day. If your mattress is making it a struggle, Ghost Bed's got your back. Right now, during Ghost Bed's fall sale, you can get 25% off site-wide, that is, for a limited time. Just go to ghostbed.com/dumb and use promo code DUMB, D-U-M-B, at checkout. That's ghostbed.com/dumb, promo code DUMB. Upgrade your sleep with Ghost Bed, the makers of the coolest beds in the world. Some exclusions apply. See site for details.
Very nice.
I'm in the market for a new bed.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I will say this:
issue with
beds
my
are not
neck.
cheap, but when you get a good one, it is.
Yeah, it's the best.
So to me, the
These
things that you
Tempur-Pedic
do
ones.
want to spend a lot of money on, couch. Couch is big. Couch is maybe the biggest thing, and then like a bed, mattress, or pillows. Like right now, me and I rode pillows softened up, so we're in the market for a
I got a
harder-
good pillow for you. It's called Purple or something like that. It's like it's you can get different styles, whether based on the softness, and then it's memory foam.
See, I love the memory foam.
Once you put your head on it, it like kind of it's a setting that is always going to stay the same.
You a side sleeper?
100%.
Who not really a
I don't know.
sleeper, though?
I sociopaths.
Well, Jensen's
Sorry,
sleep
Jensen.
is
Oh,
Jensen.
You're a back
Tickets said, by
sleeper?
the way, Tickets said he
Yeah.
heard him screaming in the terrors of the night
Dude,
again.
he has like he will sleepwalk Jensen, and like he'll like scream, like screech.
Screaming.
Pop just said he's a scary little guy. I'm sure Jensen didn't appreciate the little part.
Yeah, it's tough.
But say that again there, Jensen. Do you have a mic?
It'll pick it up.
You said he
Throwing a lot of littles around this week.
Oh.
Pop.
Do you want me to get you a big chair?
Pop has been on, Jensen. But you know what?
Whoa. Does that bother you, Jensen?
I wouldn't say it bothers me as much as like it just doesn't need to be said.
I think that's fair.
It's a shot.
It's an unwarranted shot. I didn't do anything to you.
Would you like me to stop? You're taking away half my material.
I mean, look, I'm for the show. If it's funny for the show, but if we're just hanging around with the boys, I don't really think it's necessary.
Funnier with the- Okay, would you like me to stop?
No, I mean, look, whatever. Do what you want to do.
Okay, take a seat.
I will say, Pop, in his
It's unnecessary.
Pop, in his defense, he told you that your hair looked good, and you got very upset.
Okay, so no.
Yeah, it's hard to even give him a compliment.
So no-
Can't give
Pop's not
tickets.
gonna
No,
be-
No.
Not a good compliment receiver.
He can take the reservation.
Oh, I
Cannot
Can't
make
hold the reservation.
That's exactly right. I just go up to him and I say, "Hey, Jensen, your hair's looking fantastic. You got one of the best heads of hair I've seen. I'm very jealous." And he goes, "Thanks. Your hair's looking good too." Knowing that I've been balding since I was 18, how is it possible that it's getting better? It's impossible.
I got to step in for 1 second.
I think it's better.
When you say to somebody that you've been balding since you're 18 and I still see the type of lettuce I see under there, bro,
that's
like,
true, Mike.
honestly, go fuck
well, there have been
yourself.
measures done, but it
Tick,
does.
Tick. Come on, man.
Listen, there's been money pumped in here.
Yeah.
There's been some cash injected into the situation.
You know what it was like? It was like an old Toyota Supra that he put NOS into. That's what
Put a spoiler on that bitch.
I did.
some underglow.
I put a spoiler on a Nissan Altima.
Spoilers on like a regular car are just terrible, man. Terrible. Terrible.
It's got some spinners going on. In the
Dude,
rim.
I'll tell you what was tough. Mikey, you put it up yesterday. That tweet of
Oh my God,
it's
bro.
Sunday morning. I know people don't like the
Somebody
Sunday morning
sent me
pod.
that.
Some like random guy just put the Scotty Scheffler. Bone, you could put that up of when USA needs Scotty Scheffler most, and it's a dumbass picture of me in a
I
bucket
was
hat.
howling, Michael. when
I
I
mean,
saw
Bobby, that's your picture though. That's the picture. That's your profile picture.
profile pic.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a good
that's
picture.
true.
He goes, it's this dumb picture of me. But that's your picture to the world, Bob. That's your window to the world.
You
That's who they
chose that
see.
picture.
Like when people come to the pet store and the display for the goldfish is what it is in the tank. That's your display. That's your selling point. That's your selling point, Bob.
Yeah, that.
Like, perhaps we need to change that picture.
You know what else we need to change is the screensaver being a picture of fucking a home prize in a container of cream
Oh
cheese.
yeah, but that's his heart.
Come back, Bob.
That's his
Come back,
heart.
come back,
That's his
Bob.
heart.
I think that is
Just
one of
hang
the
around,
craziest
Bob.
things about Bob that I have seen.
Yeah.
Is that display picture. I said, Bob, you got a lovely girlfriend, you got a great family, you got a great set of friends, you have a hole-in-one.
Yeah.
Like you chose to take a picture of home prize and a little container.
Bobby,
of
nothing better than those well-done home fries, though, is
That's
there,
when
Bob?
I'm at my happiest. man.
There's a lot of things I think he would give up for home prize. For a good home prize, and I would like.
He'd give up a lot.
Would
Let
you
me
give
tell
up-
you.
Okay.
He'd
would you
give up
Would you give up your current car for consistently good home prize?
in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, he could always
It's
get
a
another
it's
car.
a lease, yeah.
It's a lease.
It's a lease. I don't own it. Yeah. I mean, that's.
Joe, that was a layup for him.
Would you-
got to get more personal.
Okay,
you
well,
got to get more personal.
What are some
All
things?
right.
You should list some things that
All
you
right.
would be willing to compensate
All right.
for a
But
good
Bob,
home
you
prize.
get it, or you get it, like a real good home prize. So
Yeah,
hard
Bob,
to
I
find.
get it. They're delicious, but like, we got to see where we're going to go. All right, so
But I will say a lot of people mail it in with either the McDonald's hash brown type, like the patty, that's mailing it in, or the shredded ones. To me, is a bit of a mail.
You don't like the shredded?
I do like it,
All right.
but if I think it's more money to get a quality.
Do you like peppers and onions in your home fries?
Yeah, no issue with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that too.
Yeah.
all right, Bob. The Miami Hurricanes make the college football playoff every single year for the next 10 years. You don't know if they're going to win it all, but they make the college football playoff for the next decade. Or
home prize.
you get the home every time you ever order home fries from any establishment on the face of the planet. They're cooked exactly the way you want them. Perfection.
Oh, he's taking the home
Fries. That's
No,
easy.
I would take the Canes.
You would.
yeah,
Okay, so
100%.
see, we've established some
the Jets?
loyalty there.
Yeah, I would take the Jets too.
Okay.
See, Bob is that's loyal for Bob. That's good to see.
Yeah.
That's good to see. Yeah, me too. So I'm
know
happy.
the Yankees-
I wasn't going to touch the Yankees. There was no way I was going to.
I
By the
don't
way,
think
how
there's
about those
anything-
Bombers, Bob? Today's the
I know.
day.
I know.
How about the Nets, Bob?
Yo, he thinks I'm like a take against me.
He's a
such
fake
hard time.
Nets fan.
He thinks that I'm a fake Net fan. Like I was there for the Keith Van Horn
Me
days,
too.
the
Kenyon
Kerry Kittles.
Martin.
Like
Yep,
I've
yep,
been with
yep.
the Nets, but he's got this thing that I'm
Bro,
a
Jason
fake.
Kidd.
Bro, I knew this
Jason
guy
Kidd.
for a long time, and he would talk about the Jets. He would talk about the Yankees,
Harry
of course. And then all of a
Harry
sudden, the
Kittles.
Nets were having a good season 3 years into knowing the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I love the Nets." And I was like, "What? Since when?"
The Nets were like one of these teams. Like growing up, I grew up 10 minutes away from Giant Stadium, MetLife Stadium, Continental Airlines Arena.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the Nets were like a very. There was like a time when you were a little younger, but that was like into high school when I was playing basketball a lot, and the Nets were fucking awesome.
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd
Yeah.
Nets, Kenyon Martin, Keith Van Horn, Kerry Kittles. I mean, they were.
just
Then they got
hasn't-
Vince. They got Vince Carter. They had Stephon Marbury. Like they were a fun team all the time. And then they just when they moved to Brooklyn, that was it.
Oh yeah, it
That
was
was it for
hard
me.
to.
But like it was a fun team to root
Or
for.
a Sixers fan.
Yeah, his key is a 76ers key.
Yeah, it's true. I carry it with me everywhere for support for the team.
Hey, 'cause-
But that being said, you can understand how it would be suspicious. It would be like you coming out next year and just being like, "Yeah, I'm a massive, Los Angeles Kings
Yeah,
fan." Like it came out of nowhere. It was
We just have
crazy.
never really had the conversation. So yes,
Because you're so vocal about Yankees that I was
Correct.
like, I thought you wore it on your sleeve. So 3 years
Yankees
into
is
knowing
like
you,
Yankees
when
is
Nets came-
different level for Yankees. For him, I feel like for me is like Ohio State football. It's like or Bears
I've
football.
said though,
like
I'm a horrible Jet fan. I wasn't a Jet fan
Right.
as a kid. I'm a
Right.
terrible Jet
Right.
fan. Yankees,
Right.
it's definitely different.
Yankees is insane.
Pop, I want to get into the buy or sell. I know I'm putting you on the spot, but do you have anything that you want to buy or sell this week that's on your mind? Again, I know I'm putting you on the spot, but is there something you want to buy or sell?
I'm going to buy the DMV, Bob. I think it's a fine establishment.
It's a great place.
Certainly shouldn't be ridiculed for
I
going.
think it's fantastic what they're doing over there. They're handing out snacks now. They're moving. They're keeping that line moving with or without an appointment.
Those DMVs down by you, South Jersey,
There's some good ones.
it's a different animal DMV
different.
than up here,
Yeah.
man. You're waiting 2-3 hours. I went to get my license renewed. I purposely drove all the way down to South Jersey to do it. I was in and out the door in 10 minutes. It was insane.
Built different.
It's
dogs.
built different.
So
Built
you think
different
DMV
down there.
dog.
You think that bit's totally not fair?
It's not even close to fair, Bob. You know what he does.
Well, it's just when he like will bail out of something small, like you.
Which is often.
Correct. Very often.
He sure did.
But the problem is
forgot
not.
bailed out of dinner in Atlanta, too. Another guy who bailed out of dinner in Atlanta. Yeah.
Well, I bailed out.
Yeah.
I
wanted you at
had
the dinner.
work.
Did he say he was going to go to the dinner?
Well, he had hinted. He had dangled the fucking carrot in front of my face, you know?
in order
like
for-
I was chasing the ticket carrot. I was like this. I was like, "Oh, he's coming. He's coming."
sure.
And he just yanked it from
The
me.
fact that we're like upset that you bailed shows that we want you.
It's the love.
Do you want to know the
It's the
hon-
love. It's the love.
You want to know the honest truth about when I bailed? This is not the DMV situation. When it comes to work, I'm there.
Go ahead.
Or I'm at the DMV. But when it comes to dinners and things like that,
Yeah.
when I get a heads up,
Sure.
in my heart of hearts, when it's 4 days out, I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to be there.
Yeah.
And the second I say yes,
Yeah.
anxiety until that reservation
Really?
hits. Because I'm like, fuck, I just want to be I like being at home.
I get that.
I
Oh,
create
yeah.
a nest. Like I don't. Why would I
But I
want to
mean,
leave?
you're not home.
And
You
then-
were in a Hilton Suites. Yeah.
The Hilton Suites home that you always looked for.
Right.
No, but
I get the home if you're actually home thing.
But when I move into a hotel room, I move in, right? Like it becomes home. And so
He's got that
I don't
cake all
like
up in that
leaving
room, dude.
Pop's home. It's with all my stuff. It's all my favorite things. And so, and I just get anxiety. And then when it comes, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go. Should I suffer through this? That specific dinner? That specific.
Oh, that's
specific
tough.
dinner. I was
Suffer.
That is really
Suffer.
That is.
You're in
really
Did you suffer that
Hey,
night?
hey, Bob.
bad.
You're insufferable.
Did you suffer during that dinner?
I had a tremendous time.
Yeah, I think so.
By the way,
Well, they almost didn't let you in.
That's another
Well, that
story.
was-
Ted.
that-
Shorts.
that was
That's another
absolutely preposterous. But I will say this.
Oh, come on.
I rarely bail. I almost never
you're a
bail.
rider. You're a rider.
If I'm
You're a
there,
rider.
if I say I'm going to something, I'm
You
committed.
just bail on Bob to sports trips. That's it.
I had a child.
I didn't see you in Atlanta.
Don't do that to
Haven't seen
him.
you in
Atlanta was not a mandatory. I wasn't filming. That was not a mandatory Bob to Sports film.
Just saying. I mean, these are
I have never
situations.
missed a Bob to Sports film trip. No.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
No, that was a Q school one video
Bob to Sports
non-Bob to Sports trip. You tell me Bob to Sports trip. I have not missed one.
Anyway, Michael, I would have loved to have been there.
Why did you choose the word suffer though? Just out of
Now he's going to be
I'm
worried
talking about
about.
my anxiety, nothing about you.
Okay,
I
all
suffer
right.
through my anxiety.
No, I mean, listen. If somebody
that night
doesn't,
specifically,
if
I
people
was
don't
working.
like me, I'd rather people just tell me.
Mike, you
No,
know I
not you,
love
not you.
Yeah.
No, Tick, not you, Tick. No. Not Tick. Don't pretzel that.
Yeah,
No.
I'm
Don't
coming up to
pretzel
your
that.
place
Don't
for an
pretzel
NFL
that.
weekend.
You are. You're
Me and the
100%
lady are
on. Yes,
coming on.
100%.
Wow, really?
100%.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Valley's
They
committed,
live
it helps.
close.
Correct.
They live close.
When is this?
Correct. One of these
Yeah.
weekends.
Oh, that's nice.
He's not coming, you know?
Oh, fuck off, Bob. Gee, even the Caesar
what do you put in the
salad,
chance?
dude.
If he couldn't make it down, to the lobby, you think he's making it to your house? I got news for you. No shot.
That's good.
That was good.
That's good. That's good.
That was good.
When you're getting ready, like when you're about to go to dinner, and that thought of bailing, just staying home and in bed and ordering in starts to creep in, it starts to look so good. Because I do bail. Like I've had
But
my
the thing
fair
is,
share.
it doesn't creep in that early on. It creeps in days and days before.
Oh, it
Really?
does. Oh,
Of
see, that's a
course.
whole other.
Nah,
He
That's a
just
whole
said if
other
he
kettle
says
of
yes,
fish.
he instantly starts feeling it.
begins
That
the
is
second.
wild.
Have you
But
ever?
like a dinner with us shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I'm
I
saying.
get a dinner with like 12 people, something.
Yeah,
that I totally
overwhelming,
get.
yeah.
Yeah, when it's like us, we're family.
We are family, but yeah, I don't want to spend every day with my family.
I don't see ever.
You know what I mean? Like there are some days when you just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And those days happen more often for the Bob. I don't know. I'm a homebody. I'm an introverted guy. I mean,
I
get
it.
I
get
like
it.
being
I
at
get
home.
it.
I like being in my hotel.
You would have felt very at home with me and Joe. You would have
I
felt
would
very
have,
at
and I
home.
would have worn
For
shorts
this,
for you.
For this Brilliant Show thumbnail, I
never
want to
wear
just
shorts,
do
too.
just pop on the thumbnail. Like we should just do the Brilliant Show thumbnail, just pop. All right, keeping it moving on the buy or sell. Let's head over to Joey D.
I'm selling this week just preposterous on what was it been Friday night, the University of Virginia game. The crowd rushing after the game has got to stop. It is becoming now detrimental. It's becoming dangerous. There were 15 people hospitalized from that crowd rush out. And by the way, Squirrel White might not be alive anymore. He was trying to make the catch, and
That was
all
crazy.
of a sudden, the fucking entire school campus trampled that
was
poor
scary.
young
I
man.
will say.
It is becoming just. I understand the idea when it's a big upset. I get it, but my God, man, it's just
I'm
it's
gonna
like
say
a wild herd.
That field storming in particular, that ball hit the ground and they just went.
It was like
was terrifying
if
for
there
that
was,
guy.
if there was a
Buffalo.
penalty call or something, it would have took 25 minutes to a half hour to clear everyone
A
off that
herd
fucking
of buffalo.
field.
It was just
Yeah, it was
rolling
wild.
The field.
Now, listen,
like
I'm not saying
Simba's-
I want to see the end of it because I do think, listen, I love college. Like, college is my favorite. Right. But I think that's what brings the flavor to college, man. Like, it's different. Like, college
Bro,
is
it
just,
was like Mufasa getting
different.
just
yeah.
taken down in that
It is.
movie.
It
That is a great analogy.
There was no.
It is.
They need to have a barrier there in that
They
stadium.
gotta have
Those
some
students
kind of
were right
like,
there.
like letting the people on is one thing. They were like sprinting a 100-meter dash to the center of
They
that field.
swallowed the field.
It was insane. So that's my sell of the week. And a lot of people are not going to love it. But when 15 people become hospitalized, you got to start questioning. It's not a fun thing anymore.
Is that the number?
Yes.
He says, yeah.
15
I didn't
people.
see it. I mean, but
Jensen, you saw it
I
too,
gotta be
right?
honest, Tick. The way they
15
fucking
people?
went,
Am I making that
I
up?
wouldn't doubt it.
No, I don't doubt it
wouldn't
either.
doubt it.
Especially that young man Squirrel.
Yeah.
Squirrel White might not be with us
Great name
anymore.
in college football. Also, great name. Oregon kicker Atticus Sappington.
Oh,
That's awesome.
there was a
Really
name
is.
last night for Colorado, Sincere Brown.
Yes,
Ooh,
sincere.
I like
That's a good
that.
one
Wide
too.
receiver?
Oh, he was real sincere,
I
yeah.
like that.
He's an honest guy.
Almost cost me a lot of money, too.
I'm gonna sell. I know people hate the Sunday episodes. I'm sorry, but this is when we could all be live together. We want to do a live show. We don't know what happens with the rest of the Ryder Cup, but I am going to sell just the USA's performance so far as just
Watch them
been.
come back and win.
I know that will really suck.
I mean, what is the what are the odds on them doing that right now? Live
greatest
odds.
Gotta
comeback.
win 9 out of 12, I think.
Yeah,
mean,
they
what are
have
we
to,
talking
like,
about?
it's-
greatest
bro,
comeback
their
of
showing
all
has
time.
been. It sucks because we were at
That'd be
Bethpage
great.
yesterday. These fans are looking for something to go nuts about. Like they're ready to just go nuts, and they haven't had that moment. Now, what does bother me? Okay, you see Keegan get into it with that reporter, and
As he should.
Keegan
That was
fucking
ridiculous,
awesome.
that guy.
The reporter was so clearly trying to set Keegan up, and I'm so happy Keegan handled it. He called him out. He said, I did not say that. The guy insinuated that he said something that he didn't say.
What?
It was an awesome exchange.
He also insinuated that
What
he
did
was
he say,
saying
though?
words to the players before. He said he was saying words and addressing his team before the match in a way that would ensue chaos amongst
Yeah,
the
but if
crowd.
we-
So he was in some
and
way
he
to
was so
to
wrong
blame
about
for the
that.
way that the fans were talking
And
to the European players.
Keegan got really upset. He said, I did not say that. So then the guy goes, okay, sorry, but, and then shoots again to try and get
double
something out
down.
of him. The only thing that's hard for me to watch, obviously, we're big Keegan guys. He's a friend of the program. I don't think the captain can really do that much. Like,
Yeah, the Morikawa English should never have happened the second
I will
time.
agree. Bringing them Morikawa and English back out again, I understand. I don't know why you do that, but they said the Morikawa said to him, we want to give it another go. Still, I understand that. I do. But outside of that, there's only so much that they could do. The play is going to be the play. I mean, like, Keegan's done everything that he could. They're playing hard. They're still fighting. The Europeans have just been unbelievable.
I also feel like, you know, the Europeans played like 3 courses before even they were at like Friar's Head, Shinnecock and stuff. They're all like, you will see like photos of them. They're all like boys. Like they love each other. Like holding like their picture. They're all like wrapped up in arms. Like they have camaraderie that we just don't have amongst our players. They're not close, tightly knit like the players that are. And I think partially that's because there's a lot more American players on tour than there are Europeans, and the ones who are the Europeans are very close. So I don't know. I just think that the Europeans played yesterday, that second match. They played unbelievable. They couldn't miss a putt. They couldn't miss a shot. And even though U.S. was playing well, it just they couldn't catch up. So
and boy, has Rory made himself a villain.
Oh my God!
And look, I know they're saying some ruthless shit out there, and that's part of it. But like him going to each fan, being like fuck you," and then playing this really classy guy, like I just think he can do things that just completely rub people the wrong way. By the way, there's a quote from him like 5 years ago saying that the Ryder Cup's just an expedition and stuff like that.
that being said, we'll still take him on Bob to Sports.
Did I say
Exhibition.
Yeah,
Exhibition.
Yeah, that
That's
didn't
right.
sound Ford Expedition.
Ford
Yeah, that's my car.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, Mikey, over to you for the buy or sell.
I'm going to sell this week also. I think you could sell a number of things from college football weekend this weekend. I think you could sell Brian Kelly potentially losing another big game with a Heisman quarterback at Ole Miss, a game he probably should have won. Backup quarterback playing for Ole Miss, Division II transfer. I think you could sell James Franklin and Penn State quite easily. Another top
win the
5
big
game.
game.
Guy just can't win. They just cannot win a big game. Like, they can't do it. Every time I'm like, this is it. It has to change now. It doesn't happen. I'm selling the end of this Indiana game, this Indiana-Iowa game. Indiana minus 6.5. I wasn't in on it. I didn't get banged on it, but
Was it minus 8.5 to start, or was
so
it?
I guess I don't know what the opening line was, but the whole thing was that it was minus 6.5 at almost minus 115. So I would think that wasn't. I don't know if that was a live bet. I don't think it was. I think it was maybe right before kickoff. But anyway, Indiana's leading Iowa at Iowa by 7 points. They have the ball at the 50-yard line with 3 seconds left, and Indiana hikes the ball, and the quarterback runs backwards 45 yards and takes the safety with 3 seconds left.
But why didn't you just drop at the 5-yard line?
Joe, why didn't he drop it at the? Listen, if you're inside your own 5-yard line, I could totally see that play. Even if you're, you know what? If you're inside your own 10-yard line, I could see it. You're at the 50-yard line. This guy ran half the football field in a sprint back to the end zone.
Like
and then Mendoza, the quarterback from Indiana, in the press conference, which I give him credit because I would imagine that 90% of these players now, because of how transparent gambling has become in sports, they know the lines to these games. A lot of the guys, I feel like they just know, because now when ESPN puts the preview for the game up, they're putting the spread right with the game
clock had
graphic.
already hit 0, and he was still running
Still running.
back.
Still running.
Kept running.
Still running.
He
Bobby.
ran
Robbie,
40,
Bobby
40
went back
yards.
45 yards he ran back.
45 yards.
So,
to the
like,
end zone.
in the post game, then he says, he goes, I'm sorry, I probably cooked a lot of people on the spread.
See,
In
that
the
is
post game,
weird.
Which is like, on the one hand, I get it. You're being transparent because
Although it's
again,
better that he
you
said
see-
something.
See, that's the thing. Is it better?
Yeah,
Now he's admitting he knew what the spread was.
But
I don't know if that's.
But
a
I think
smart
it's
move.
almost, if you don't say anything, then people could be like, he might be in on it.
Yeah.
By saying
Either
something,
way,
he's
it's
like,
just a
I
crazy
get it. I'm
look.
just making my play. But he didn't need to do that.
Now,
is
Jet,
weird.
I
I
talked
will-
to Jet, and
Jet had
said
it.
Jet said he saw Signetti tell him to do that. Is that right, Jet? So he
No, but
said,
Jet-
he said
Jet
he
had-
saw
Jet,
Signetti
you had-
tell him
Jet
to
had
run
3.5
backwards.
though, so he didn't get cooked, but he was freaking out.
won. Jet
And
won.
by the way, before the play happened, Jet goes, he's going to run in for a safety. I'm like, Jet, they're at midfield. He's like, they're going to run
He
in for
said
safety.
he saw Signetti go like this to him, like to run back. Which to me,
And the guy
again, you tell me
took off
Kurt
like a-
Signetti doesn't know what that spread is in that. He knows full well what the spread is, and every head coach knows the spread in every game because they use it. If you're a dog, obviously, as bulletin board material. Oh, they think that they're 2 touchdowns better than us. A touchdown. So
The
you
whole
can't tell me
team knows.
Signetti didn't know the spread.
whole team knows.
I'm saying that now. Like, I don't think you could be a player at that level and not know the spread because every graphic that ESPN puts up or ABC puts up or Fox, when they show the preview to the game, underneath the helmet logos now, Bob, they're putting -6 or -3 or whatever
Mikey,
the odds are to the game. It's
even-
not like the old days where they shied away from
Even
that.
if
Now
you
it's
play
all
on the
out there.
team, imagine you play on the team. Your boys are like, oh, it's 6.5 spread today. You guys are going to cover. Like, that's how guys talk.
Listen,
There's not a world
I
where
agree.
someone
I
has a head
agree.
in the
I
sand
agree.
and doesn't know anymore. It's
I agree.
everywhere.
It's just that when you know that that's prevalent now and something like that happens in a game, like, I'm going to be honest with you, Bob. If I had Indiana and lost that way, I'd probably not gamble for another couple days, couple
Michael,
weeks. I would be so livid.
I had
wouldn't
the
even
Rams
know.
+4, and I had to watch a 350-pound fucking guy rumble 65 yards for a touchdown that they didn't need
That's
to kill
Tick's
me.
boy.
Yeah,
Tick's boy.
Yeah, but like him doing that, I think is definitely more normal.
I understand,
like-
but the game was over. He just had to fall on it.
Yeah.
So like those kind of losses.
That's a momentum play. He's a big guy, Jordan Davis. He's never
going
going
to
to.
saying those are the losses.
Jordan Davis.
I love
Tick
Jordan
it-
I hate
Davis.
him. He's in my hate list. I hope he doesn't ever get another touchdown for the rest of his life.
Wow.
If
Yeah.
we could play that clip,
They blocked it! They blocked it! Oh, and he's taking it back! He's taking it back! It's the big man, Jordan Davis! It's the big man, Jordan Davis! Oh, and we cover! We win and we cover! Oh, my God! Oh, it happened! I've never seen anything like it! I've never seen anything like it! We go 4 for 4 on the day! Oh my goodness!
Ticket was streaming it. It is such a good clip. He's like,
That was
it's the big man, Jordan Davis. It's the big man. We're gonna hit.
That was the worst.
Another guy they stole. That guy.
That was
that
the
GM
worst
is so good,
15
man.
minutes of football I have seen in a long. I had to watch the Packers get a field goal blocked by the Cleveland Browns and then lose to them in misery, and then right after watch fucking Eagles win.
No, I was gonna talk about Joe does this new thing when you watch the game with him. Again, the quad box is just crazy.
What are we doing now?
But literally, like a quarterback will throw the ball.
Yeah.
And Jet always gets upset with this, and me too. It's absurd. He'll literally
come from?
he'll throw the ball and cuts you like he's open, and you can't see the receivers on the screen, so you don't know.
There's a couple times I know.
if he's open or not.
That's true.
Yeah, it's not true.
It's true. It's like he watches the game on an 100-yard TV because he sees the whole field, all 100 yards. So when the ball's up, he knows the guy's open.
You know what I think it is? I think Joe, I'm going to come to your defense on that. I just think you love the game.
Well,
I'm
yes,
just
he
trying to
loves the game.
manifest the guy getting the
Mikey,
catch.
loving
I'm
the
so
game.
I want the
I think he
boys to
loves the
hit.
game, Jet.
We love
you,
the game
Michael.
too, but it is tough when you have a bet and the guy throws the ball and you're waiting to see because it's hit
And
miss,
now
and goes,
he says he's open, and you expect him now to make the play.
Or you know,
Well, no, now I expect a fucking interception because no, I'm saying. What do you mean? I'm saying you don't know. Why are you looking so dumbfounded? I'm saying
You're expecting an interception.
I'm not expecting an interception, but what I'm
That's the equivalent of saying this guy don't know fucking
that is
ball.
exactly what
but
it's
I'm saying,
saying.
but are you?
Petey.
That's a shot.
Stunning.
That's a shot.
Hang
That's
on,
a shot.
Hang on a second.
That's a sunning.
No, but hang
Pop,
on.
you know what a sunning is. That's a sunning.
Hang on.
Tick.
Pop,
Tick.
pop. That's a sunning.
Hang on a second.
Sunning. That's a sunning. That's a sunning. That's a
Hang on a
sunning.
second.
That's
What I
sunning.
meant, no, because sometimes
So many shots.
No, it's not a shot. Pop.
Just hold up.
I'm sitting. No.
Pop,
Shots.
Pop,
No,
you know,
it's not a shot.
In the middle of the moment where you are agreeing with
come
me.
here, Pop.
Take another
Oh
sunning
my
shot.
God! It's not a shot.
You know, hey,
What I am saying-
you know, Sunnings with the best of them. Was that a Sunning?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah,
and
it
by the way,
was.
when I say you know Sunny's by the best of them, you call it out before anyone. When you say that's a sunning, that's what I mean.
Cutsy's hand is permanently right here on my head, dude. It's right there. And I love the guy because he's my father. But other than that, I mean, he hands out them
Cuts you with
sunnings
this,
like
and
it's
he'll be
Halloween
like-
candy.
He'll be like, and he means this. What he means well, but like we'll be in the merch shop. This didn't happen, but we'll be in the merch shop, and he'll be like, "Poppy, ticket. Go get yourself a sweatshirt. Cutsy's got you covered." And it comes off as a sunny.
Nice.
I want to go
Yes,
back. I
but
need
it
to go
also-
back
Joe,
to my point.
your intentions are good.
I need to
Joe.
finish
Your
my
intentions
point.
This is why
I
I
need to
say I
finish my point.
misunderstood.
Joey D.
For
That being
reasons
said,
like this.
that was a sunning.
I need to
Yeah,
finish
thank
my
you, Pop.
point. Can I finish my point? When you're watching ball, not you, I'm saying in general, when you're watching sports, what do you stop? You're going to know
I
that.
just like when he gets going.
Because sometimes you will see if there's a pass. Sometimes you can see a guy leaking out and getting open, and then if the quarterback throws in that direction, you can say, "Oh, he's open," because
Yeah.
you can see how it's going.
Right.
But I don't know if you're doing that or you're just yelling, "He's open," because you're hoping he's open. So if you're yelling, "He's open," because you're hoping he's
It's a
open,
bit of both.
okay. But then my point of saying I think it's going to get intercepted is not crazy. It's a joke, but it means that you're just yelling it because you hope he's open, not because you saw him get open.
So also think the thing that I'll do, it'll be like a team will be like first and goal on the 1 yard line, but technically you're covering the spread, but the other team's like about to score, so they get to the 1 and you're like, fuck, god damn it, Katsu, be like, Bob, you're winning. I'll be like, yes, Joe, but they're on the 1 yard line and they're about to punch in. I'm like, Bob, you're winning.
You almost got banged. I remember Illinois fumbled the ball at like the 2 yard. That's the thing.
He's had
Until
some
those
bad
points are
ones.
on the scoreboard, you don't have them.
I have to agree with that. I've been getting fucked every which way with
I
that.
have been really at the mercy of some bad beats. Which today is our day, by the way. Today is Sunday.
today's
I agree. I do think it's our day.
This is like the equivalent of me saying he's open, but he's actually going to be open because the boys are going to go on an absolute fucking hot streak, and today is ours.
You know, it'd be
Early
fun.
and often. Jensen's going to be making free throws for the
Bob. Good
DraftKings
to be here.
fucking stream, and we are going to hit everything, including that bet I rolled with you.
I think we need to do like an everyman contribution anytime
Yes.
touchdown score
Oh,
parlay.
that's
something,
tremendous.
Something
Yeah,
like
that'd be
that.
fun.
Something
Like a
like
that would be a
crazy-
lot of fun.
crazy parlay.
Yeah, I love that. Dude, this,
Everyone picks a guy.
This
Oh, that'd
house
be
is
awesome.
my dream because they've had the streaming set up to where there's a basketball court, so Teddy can change. Squirtle will change the angle to the basketball court. Then
You got a
it's stream-
simulator now.
There's a simulator. It's an unbelievable setup here.
Nice piece.
This is what Bob HQ we want.
Nice
You know,
piece.
to look like. Yam shat on the design from the designer that we were ready to go for.
that
and
is-
I had to change everything. He didn't actually shit on it, but he gave me some.
You
doubt.
find some
By the way,
weaknesses
the fact
in
that
there.
you-
Go
I
ahead.
understand what you were saying, by the way. I'm
No,
not,
I want
But
to
you
hear.
called the guy and said you did a trim. We were in New York.
I know.
He got the drawings.
Okay.
He goes, Leo, you hit it out of the park. It's an absolute
He said this,
home
right?
run. I'm in the Uber. He goes, it's an absolute home run. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of shit I want to see out of you, Leo. That is unbelievable.
You know what?
Yesterday he told me, he goes, yeah, so I told Leo he's got to redo the whole thing.
You
I
know
was
what?
like, could you imagine you're like someone that you're working for saying, you hit it out of the park. It's a home run. Don't do it again.
I got to tell you,
It's insanity.
That's when I'm
He's
telling you
right.
right now though. That's
Right.
like what I would do with like
He's
these contractors when we were redoing the house. They'd tell me something. I'd be like, "Sounds fucking awesome. Go do it." And then my wife would actually look at it and she'd be like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." This needs to happen. That needs to.
Yeah,
so
but
I'd have,
imagine the
you
validation
can't
he
be
felt.
quick to the trigger like that.
Imagine the
It's tough.
validation
I
he
do
felt.
that
He
too.
did
I
the
do that too.
mock-ups. He did all the drawings,
listen.
the renderings, and he's like, he loves it. We can now start on.
It is. I'm sorry.
And then Jed banged him.
I didn't bang him. It's great. The thing
Well, you
is,
banged him.
sometimes people overcomplicate a simple thing.
Well,
And I'm saying the whole thing is
Leo's
simple.
great.
Leo's
fantastic.
tremendous.
But I'm saying the thing that you showed me.
Shout out Leo.
Leo did
The
dope
thing
for
you
it.
showed me. It's
Next
like,
level
you remember
design.
fucking Marlin Stadium when they put a fish tank in center field and they made that beautiful thing and everyone's like,
I
this is
remember,
sick.
didn't
and then
the-
2 years
didn't-
later they like blew up the whole
didn't
stadium
the
because it
Rays-
was so fucking bad in hindsight.
Didn't the Rays have like actual manta rays
Yes.
in a tank?
Yes,
That's it.
something like
Okay,
that.
yes, yes, I
it-
remember
it
that.
Well, how
seems
about
so
Jacksonville
smart.
with the hot tubs?
Yeah. Yes.
Correct, but the
Yeah.
reality
Jaguars.
is, if you've got this, if you need a stream room, which is going to be the most important room
Correct.
of the HQ, there's models out there just to kind of model after. You don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
With that being said, you could, but he was like, because we saw the HQ, we're like, this room is great, and then he hits up, he's like, we got shipping containers. There's going to be an upstairs. We're going to go up. There's going to be TV.
Well,
And they showed it. It was
I
just
like
different.
Leo a
I
lot.
like
He's putting a
Leo
lot
too.
of time and effort into making it
I'm not
awesome.
saying he isn't. I don't even know.
Shout out
him.
Leo.
This is, when like the receivers, the sunning, when they need a breather, they're like,
all of it. He
Yeah,
lives
they
in
tap the
Oh, this
helmet.
guy's
It's not
whole
a
world
bit,
is
it's all
living in
real.
the internet.
Pop, does he not live?
You know
in a
when
bit?
guys love to do that?
Yeah.
After
all real.
after they make a play where they know they're getting highlighted one-on-one in the camera, they love tapping out. They love to tap out.
Like putting a hand
I
up.
feel like it gives them like even more. They think they'll get like more
is this.
airtime for that. I feel like
the NBA, is this a delay game?
NBA is
Maybe an
whatchamacallit.
8-second violation.
You know, shot clock, isn't it? Shot clock.
is it shot clock?
Yeah,
Yeah,
shot
yeah.
clock. Yeah.
All right.
Game.
But no,
Ball
in football
knower.
though, you said when they tap the helmet, they want to get subbed out. But I said it always. I feel like it always happens after they make a play where they know the camera's on them. They always sub out. They always want to get subbed out.
Go back and watch Kurt Signetti go.
That's what I want to watch.
But Leo is unbelievable. We're gonna see what it looks like without the shipping containers. We might go back to that, but I at least see what he's saying. But I also, you're right about that. I was that's what I'm fucking talking about.
That's what I'm
we were in
talking
the
about. He was going nuts.
Can they hear him? Okay, good.
Yeah, he was jazzed.
Yeah, you know what? Leo's probably still hyped no matter what.
You're right.
He's still
Joe's
hyped
right.
no
I
matter
was like,
what.
I bet you Leo. I bet you Leo went and cracked a cold one after that call. He probably felt really good. Yeah, yeah, he probably did. Only to then get called and say you got to redo it.
This one, babe.
You're right. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's move into the.
This is my Mona Lisa. This is my Mona Lisa, babe.
It's actually trash.
Let's do. We love Leo.
Shout out Leo. Shout out
Bob.
Leo. Shout out Leo.
Let's do the Ask Bob segment now, boys.
Joe, you're gonna have to go first.
Oh, you don't have one on the go?
No, I don't have one on
Oh no! All right, I got one.
Warren and that very unlike you. Nobody's more prepared.
No,
Mikey, me and Mikey
I have a list. I just don't know which one I'm picking.
All right.
Me and Mikey played. Were playing fantasy against each other.
Yeah,
Jalen
big,
Warren
yeah.
was out of the game, and I'm looking at his lineup. And I'm like, "There's not a world where he lets it go." Because Mikey over everybody. Like if it was Steup, I'd be like, "Oh, there's a chance." Him, I'm like, "No," and he's not playing.
All right.
and you'll still win.
I'm losing my edge because of the stress I'm under.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows that.
All
You know,
right.
have
Here's
kids,
the
but
Ask
it's a lot of
Bob
stress.
question for this week. Bob, I would like you this week to describe to the listeners and to me what exactly are the Aurora Borealis.
Yo, what the fuck does that even mean?
I think, by the way, I think that Ticket, you know this? Yes. I think this is very commonly known. Well, you only know bits. The only thing that the Aurora Borealis.
Bro, I have absolutely no idea. I don't know.
You don't know this, Michael?
With the Aurora Borealis?
Yeah. It's another name for something.
Yes, but are we going to just say what it is?
Well, no, but I'm just
I
asking you
have
if you
no
knew
idea.
it or not.
I think I know what it is, but I may be totally
Bob, do you
wrong.
want to give a guess? It has to do. Yeah. It has to do with like climate stuff and.
I have no idea.
Okay, here's the next question then. Okay, we'll take it one further.
That was bad.
Mike, wait. Just. You want to give what you think it is?
I think it's a all I could tell you is all I think that it is. It's a sensation in the sky in terms of lighting.
Oh,
like what
okay.
happens
So that
with-
was going to be my
what's-
next question. It is called the Northern Lights, and then I was going to ask you, Bob, what are the Northern Lights?
And he would tell you he doesn't have a fucking idea.
You don't know what the Northern Lights?
No. You Jet's saying he doesn't know either. right?
I've heard of that.
You don't know
I
what
think
the
you're gonna
Northern
take
Lights?
a lot of heat on this one, Peter.
Yeah,
he's going to
come
take a
on,
lot of
man.
heat on this one.
Me?
Yeah.
I think this is very, dude. I would say 90% of people know what the Northern Lights are. Okay, we'll put a poll up.
You know what it is?
Yeah, it's a sensation of lighting of green, blue, purple lighting sensation in the.
Seen this? You never seen photos?
Oh, by the way, it's beautiful.
It's in Iceland, right?
It's in Alaska. It's all up north. It could be Norway. Like it's mostly in Alaska here in our country, but like.
A couple of dropouts, Bob.
My teacher actually messaged me. She DM'd me. She thinks the Ask Bob segment's the funniest thing.
Oh my.
What grade?
Yeah.
See, I
High
didn't.
school, but
and by the way,
they used to have like 3 teachers roam in my classroom. Like
Why?
these 3 teachers.
Bob would take
they
2
had
of
the
them.
AIDS.
And
Yeah.
So
what
I
did she say?
She just thinks it's hilarious.
I didn't ask
She always
you.
knew I was going to do something with my life.
Well, that's all that matters.
You proved the world. I was going to ask you straight up, like, what are the Northern Lights? But I thought it was too easy a question. That's why I asked, what's the Aurora
Well, that's where you're
Borealis?
wrong, Joe.
Well, okay, so you know what? I'll put my hand up. The Aurora Borealis maybe was a bit of a stretch, but I thought without a shadow of a doubt you would know the Northern Lights. So
Okay. All right. Over to you, Mikey.
Okay, Bob. This week, my question is this. If a pentagon has 5 sides,
I like this.
a hexagon has 6 sides, an octagon has 8 sides, what shape has 10 sides?
Not.
It's one of those things, man, where it's like what it's in my head I don't think is the right one.
But
and
you have something in there.
I have something in my head.
I love when you have something.
I
because
know. And
And he has something that has potential
It's
to
always,
be
it's
really
always going to be good, no matter what.
I know what I have in my head, and there's nothing else in my head but this.
You gotta hear it.
I just know that if it's not it, it's gonna sound so dumb.
Well, we've said penta, hexa, and octa. What do you got for the 10-sided shape?
I was gonna say a rhombus.
No.
That's what I had in my head. I
A
didn't know
rhombus
if it
is a
was-
shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a different one.
It's the old decagon. The
Yes,
old
yeah, I had
decagon.
nothing.
Okay.
Would you have got that?
Decagon, I don't think so.
Tick.
I wouldn't.
Tick would have got. Tick
That-
would have got.
that-
it.
Decagon.
wouldn't have said rhombus.
Teddy,
Rhombus is like a
you know,
like
a
circle.
10-sided shape.
here,
10-sided
Teddy.
shape.
This is
Octagon is
Squirtle.
8. What's a
Squirtle, come
10?
here real quick.
What's a 10-sided?
Ask him your question.
Okay, here's
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Squirtle.
Squirtle. What's the here? It's on the Brilliant Dumb
All
Show.
of production. Ask the question that he's going to ask you the question he asked me for Ask Bob. It's a horrible question.
This
Teddy
is
will get
preposterous.
Horrible
He
question.
didn't get decagon.
Teddy.
No.
No, ask yours.
Okay, so Teddy, my question is, what are the Aurora Borealis?
I have no idea.
Okay, how about this? What are the Northern Lights?
It's the lights in Iceland.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
All right, Teddy Dot. That's Squirtle.
That's pretty good, man.
Take it.
There you go.
No further questions. No further questions.
You said you didn't know.
By the way, how much weight did Squirtle?
He looks great. Looks
great.
Tremendous.
Okay, so I put my hand up with the Aurora Borealis. I didn't think asking him what are the Northern Lights was going to be good because I thought most people would know what the Northern Lights are. I would think most people do.
Just saw what you're doing.
I mean, if you want to ask a question, it could be an Ask Jet.
Okay,
Bob,
Yams, you're
you have a
gonna
question? Bob has. Jet
You have
has
a question?
Well, I was gonna. My Ask Bob question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, my Ask Bob questions are incredibly basic, but if you don't know them,
good.
so I was going to ask you. I don't know if you guys have done this before. Can you name the 4 oceans, Bob?
We did this.
We did that.
Okay, have a great day. I listen every week, by the way. I'm a huge avid listener. Every Tuesday on my way to work.
Oh yeah, he sure listens. He listens when he's on, though. We can tell you that
Indian,
much.
Atlantic, Pacific.
Oh, he missed this one last time. This is the one he didn't get last time.
Come on, man. Indian, Atlantic, Pacific.
It's a tough one.
I don't know. Antarctic.
Close.
Arctic.
Arctic.
Yeah, we would
Okay.
do that. That's
all
good.
right. So next we are going to be doing. Now I know this is going to be Tuesday, but still, it could be based off what you saw this weekend. If someone asked you this question, you're going to build your own Ryder Cup team. So if you had your own country and everybody can play under your country, whatever that is, build your best Ryder Cup team. Mikey, you got another dub. So Mikey V's
Mikey's on a bit of a
yeah. He's starting to cook now. Mikey came in first last week. I came in second, D-Man in third. Oh, that was a disastrous top 5 on our
Now,
behalf
obviously,
last
we have to take someone. You have to take people off the current roster.
Yes.
though, correct.
anyone-
Europe
anyone-
or U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would even say if there's someone who's not on there that you would like to have, you could take.
Yeah, but I doubt there's going to be anybody
Okay.
that didn't make it.
There's a
That
couple.
you think?
Well, there's a couple like Asian players who like world players who are not Europe or American. that I would
Oh,
take.
fuck! That's a good point.
That's why I looked at that. Yeah, and I think that they would make the roster for sure. There's one guy in particular. I'm not going to say his name, but he's very fucking good, and
Yo,
he's won
you're
the Masters. But yes, Michael.
You're just taking the top golfers around the world?
Yeah, if you had to build your own Ryder Cup team, but I think that you should be allowed to take players who are
I'm
not
a-
just
You're building
European.
your own-
Yes. Yeah, like it's just your team, like the best team you could assemble.
Okay, so do you want to do everybody just in the Ryder Cup, or do you want to do your way?
I think my way's fine.
I'm fine
if
with
you guys
that.
are good with it, but
That changes a lot, but yeah, that is the way it should go.
I mean, because why? Like, if you're picking anybody from Europe or America, then you should be able to pick someone.
No,
who would be in it,
you're right.
know?
You're right. Wow. I'm trying to think of. I mean, I know the one.
You know who he's talking about.
Is there anybody after that though?
There's a couple. Michael, you starting?
You're not. No, I don't think there is.
So Mikey start. You're going 1.
There's
Yeah,
one, there's one guy for sure.
Yeah, I'll go 1.
Mikey 1. I'm gonna go 3. Joey D 2.
By the way, the fact that Bob came second in the war movies and he didn't know half of the ones on his list is just. I don't even need to say anything else. It's kind of a joke. Well, I mean, Michael, do you disagree? He hadn't watched half the
you
movies
guys-
on his list, and he came second.
People were killing you for the gladiator pick.
Yeah, but
too,
he also
man.
took
Yeah,
Gladiator.
people were killing
yeah.
you for the gladiator pick.
Now, I
you-
agreed, and I got in front of that. But you
To be
did take
honest,
Gladiator.
Yeah, I took Gladiator, but I'm so stupid that initially when I took Gladiator, I was thinking 300.
Oh yeah, with Gerard Butler.
Oh, should we could have put that.
I didn't. I know, and then I fucked it up.
Oh, that
So
was
to
a
be
good move.
honest, and
That
then I
I-
realized afterwards that, and it's on me. I was thinking the Spartans. Like I said, Gladiator, but it is 300. And I fucked it up.
So, Mikey,
I got
we're
a
gonna-
couple
we're
names
gonna go
wrong.
to
I
you.
was a
First
disaster,
pick.
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take John Rahm.
That's a great pick.
You know, a lot of people I think would think, you know, before this probably Scotty, but because of the Ryder Cup and how it's gone,
Yeah.
and how much of a machine he's been.
He's been unbelievable.
think
I would
that's the
say
right
if
play.
anybody's benefited the most out of this, it might be Rom. He's
Yeah.
been
He looks
him
unreal.
and Bryson have been fucking
Great
unbelievable.
pick.
Are you going third?
I'm third.
Okay, I'm going to take Bryson DeChambeau. I think after Rom, I think Bryson was electric. I thought he played great. He showed emotion. He showed, but according to Brandel Chambly, he's not a good
was
teammate. What a
crazy.
fucking moron that guy is. Bryson DeChambeau on my team every time. That's my pick.
I think arguably maybe I think Rory's been even better. Rory's
been good.
Rahm's been unbelievable. Rory I think has been even better. But so yeah, you could go either one there. Give me Rory 1. Oh fuck, I forgot to type your guys in. Hold on. Give me Rory 1. And then I will go with Scotty at 2. I know he's been struggling, but to have him on the board,
He missed a putt
I got
yesterday that I watched. I mean, listen, I don't know the game like you guys know the game, but I'm sorry. You're the best golfer in the world. I don't know how you missed that putt. Sorry.
Joe got
Bad.
I had Bryson.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now back to you, Joey D.
Okay, my next guy, I'm going to take. I thought he ended the season unbelievably. He couldn't get a win. Now he looks untouchable, like just making putts. He's the classiest guy out there. Tommy Fleetwood, I think, is an unbelievable guy to have on your team.
Yeah.
Not just for camaraderie, for like the gentleman that he is, but he's just been playing lights out.
Yeah, he has. He's been
He
unbelievable.
he was amazing.
Over to you, Michael.
Yeah, I got back to back now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you know, I saw JT hit a putt yesterday. I'm going to take Justin Thomas, and then I'm going to take on the way back Tyrell Hatton.
Okay. Over to you, Petey.
All right, this is where I'm going to go a little bit outside the box here. I'm going to take a guy who was not in the field that I was talking about earlier. I'm going to take Hideki Matsuyama because I think he's a fucking baller. Now, he didn't play because he would be playing on the President's Cup team, but the guy's won the Masters. He's a great player. He seems like a really good guy. Give me Hideki Matsuyama.
Okay. Give me Xander Schauffele and give me Ludwig Oberg. Back over to you, D.
Yeah, Oberg's a good one. Xander didn't play very well I love Xander, but he didn't really
He had
play
some
very
good ones,
well.
and then he
yeah, it was a tough showing for him.
No, I don't think it was. I feel like he's played actually pretty good. He won his first match. He won his match yesterday. He was the only one that won yesterday, and then he lost one.
But Spawn, he didn't play very. Spawn played awesome.
Okay.
I'm going to take a fellow Canadian. I'm going to take Corey Connors with my next pick, and another guy who's not in the mix.
Binyamin does not like that pick.
You don't like Corey Connors?
Well, I like Corey Cup, but in the top, you guys,
Yeah.
it's 4 guys each. You're saying he's the top.
No,
12?
5 guys.
Okay.
The top 15 golfer in the world.
All right, over
if
to
you're
you,
looking
Mikey.
at what we have left here, I think.
Victor Hovland.
Yeah.
And I know my team is very European heavy, but I mean,
okay.
these
They're
guys
winning.
are just, I'm going to take Justin Rose.
Justin Rose has been awesome.
You know what, Mikey? It's a nice little team there. Over to you, Petey.
I'm going to take a guy who I thought might have been the best, aside from Bryson, the best American on the team. I'm going to take Cam Young, and I really do think that he's been. Some of these guys, it's crazy. Like Tommy Fleetwood, Cam Young, like they can't buy a win, and then when they get a win under their belt, it's like they're playing with house money, and they just are unbelievable. Now, Cam Young for a long time was like always in the top 5, top 3. Like he just couldn't win, but he played amazing. I mean, there's still Sunday today, but he's been arguably the bright spot. And I know he's from here. He's balled out.
Yeah, I am between Shane Lowry and Patrick Cantlay. Give me. Yeah, give me. I think Rory and Shane on the same team has been deadly.
Yeah.
So give me Shane Lowry, and I think that wraps it up, boys. So to recap, I have Rory, Scotty Scheffler, Xander Schauffele, Ludwig Oberg, Shane Lowry. Mikey's got John Rahm, Justin Thomas, Tyrell Hatton, Victor Hovland, Justin Rose. Cutsy's got Bryson, Tommy Fleetwood, Hideki, Corey Connors, Cam Young.
I think you're gonna win. Although
I don't know. Your top three is great.
Scheffler just did not play well.
No,
at all.
I people might not give
So
me
like
love.
if you look at the list and you see Rory and Scotty
Well,
and
that's the
Oberg,
thing. Yeah, that's.
but I'm
yeah.
saying just by looking at that,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, oh, this
I
is the winning
agree.
list. But
I
if you
agree.
looked at how Scotty has gone 0-8 in his last
That's
Ryder
why I
Cup.
may not.
So like the people who just see, oh, he's got Scotty and Rory, you got to look like Scotty has not played well in the Ryder
Got
Cup.
to look and make sure you consider voting for
he's
another
literally
team.
correct.
In
He's literally
particular, my
making
team.
his
Okay?
case to go.
I'm saying I think you're gonna win,
I don't know.
but you got to
I
peel
think you're-
behind the
I-
curtain.
It's literally like the fucking Looney Tunes. It's like it's just fucking.
Just peel behind that curtain. That's all I'm saying.
I think you were doing it, and then the
Like
I
he's
do
the Wizard
think
of Oz.
The Corey Connors pick surprised me. Having Hideki's really cool. Mikey's
I was
good.
also thinking about maybe putting Minwoo in there at the end.
Yeah.
Minwoo Lee.
Yeah, he's that's a program.
I was between Lowry and Cantlay. I went Lowry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that does it. Another edition of the Brilliantly Dumb Show. Shout out Jensen setting this all up today. Please take the time
J-Bone.
to smash that subscribe button. We love you. We appreciate you.